Oh! Here's Phil to tell you more.
Alrighty then, everyone. What is going on, everybody? We've been good. You know, we had the very odd week of snow for like 3-4 days straight, which we almost never get out here, and now things are good. Okay? So that is why tomorrow, Kat and I we had taking our day off, and I'll talk about that in a moment. I actually have to ask you guys for your opinion on something regarding the schedule in the next couple of weeks, because Kat's work schedule is going to be a little weird. It's not going to be like it is usually, and so what I'm wondering is what the best course of action would be.
Roy King Tree says, don't take Monday off. Instead, take my shirt off and do some body painting. Okay.
Let's see. Ban this idiot. Go ahead. Keep saying it. Mirai Masaki says, the weekends and Friday are when you should stream the most. Monday is when everyone is back at work and least available to watch your stuff. Fair enough. That's a good idea. You know what? That's a fair point. That's a fair point. I'm going to, you know what? Since you guys have been so good to me and usually your advice is good, I'm going to go with it. I think I'm going to jerk off on stream.
Actually, I'm pretty confused right now.
So I'm glad we had this discussion. Thank you, guys. That actually pretty much solidified my plans. We hit the sub goal yesterday. There we go. Yeah. That means that in the month of March, I absolutely will be doing another retrospective. And we had so much fun with this last one last week. I'm actually very much looking forward to the one in March. It'll probably be, I'm thinking, the third week of March. In fact, that third week of March, basically right before Sekiro comes out, okay? I think I'm going to be doing two special things. Probably this retrospective, and then one day I'm probably going to be doing a special marathon event that's going to be in the hopes of raising funds for my tax situation. As you guys know, I have a very large looming tax payment coming up in April, mid-April. And I need to raise as many funds as possible in order to make this happen.
So, again, it seems to me like no matter, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's sub, let's tip. They do it, great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal taxes. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money. I may end up owing less taxes for 2018. I may end up owing more. Phil, your days are done. We know that you've been committing tax fraud, and we are going to get you. Ha ha ha.
What the fuck? What does that mean? You know, now I'm like, what does that, you know, this is wild and insane. What is going on? So I think I'm going to be doing a special marathon in March, and I've been taking your feedback, and I'm still taking your feedback, so please, by all means, if you want to see me do a serious marathon, what would you like to see me do? Would you like to see me play a game, a lengthy game like Mass Effect 2 or Shenmue 2? Would you like to see me do a marathon of like a challenge run, like, oh, platforming challenge? Phil tries to play all the Sonic the Hedgehog original games, or he tries to play all the Donkey Kong Country games back to back. Or would you like to see something completely different? Let me know. Give me monies. Feedback. Email me, darksidephil@hotmail.com. Tweet me, @TheyCallMeDSP. I'm trying to take in as much monies, feedback as possible to motivate people to come check out my stuff that week so that I can try to raise as much monies as possible for the taxes, okay? In addition to that, there's a very strong chance I'll be appearing on a podcast sometime in March, probably around mid-March at this point. I don't have the details hashed out or ironed out. However, it may be an opportunity for exposure for me to a brand new audience. Okay, so I'm excited about that. And we'll see how it goes. But there's a very strong chance it'll happen. I will give you more details if and when they become available. Obviously, I would like you guys to tune into that podcast if you can. And what I'm hoping is it'll give me some free promotion at a time when I need a promotion the most. So we shall see, okay?
Sound good? All right, there you go. Outside of that, let's see. Outside of that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Genetic Gamer Charity says the trolling during Subnautica was unacceptable. It's obvious it's an organized attempt to ruin your business. What can be done to stop these trolls? I don't even know, because honestly, I wasn't paying attention. Like, I don't even know really what the trolling was. I was trying to play the game, and I was trying to build, and I was trying to do stuff that I had never done before. You know, build the submarine called the Sea Moth, and build the underwater dock for the Sea Moth so that I can upgrade it, and do all these things. And as I was doing it, I saw there were just people doing stupid shit in the stream chat, and I was like, you know, it's just childish shit. It wasn't like, oh, it's like nasty stuff or anything. It was just stupid childish stuff, basically trying to derail. So that as I was trying to actually interact with the viewers who were trying to help me with the game, there were assholes spamming the stream chat trying to fill it up with crap to make it harder to read, okay? But yeah, I mean, what can you do? Not much. You know, moderators were there. I told them to please pay attention. They did, and they stay moderated. There's not much else you could do. You know, idiots will be idiots. They will come in and do idiotic things no matter what. And that's that. You know, they're just really dumb. I don't know what else to say. You know, that being said, you know, it is what it is. You'll always have the morons. And, you know, luckily, it doesn't ever get so out of control that we can't contain it. You know what I mean? It ends up being at least, you know, reasonable, and the mods are here and they help out. So, it, you know, it's fine. I wasn't upset last night playing Subnautica. I was more upset trying to figure out how the hell to line up the stupid buildings underwater, because it was actually pretty frustrating trying to figure out, how do I line this up? How do I rotate?
It didn't even explain how to rotate pipes and stuff. You just had to, like, press every button until you figured out what it was.
And then finally I did get it working, but it was pretty frustrating trying to get it going.
Come on, let's go have sex now. It's been too long.
And then finally I did get it working, but it was pretty frustrating trying to get it going. I want to have sex already. Come on.
Colonel Be-The, who subscribed for 7 months, and said, Metro hype, I might have to leave later in the stream when you catch up to me. I don't want spoilers. Well, thank you for the sub and support, Colonel Be-The. And I hear ya. I mean, that's what many people do. You know, they purposely don't watch when I'm at a point in the game where they've reached, but they watch back then later on YouTube or whatever. Or they'll come back to the streams later when they've caught up with me, for example. Which is kind of funny, because earlier today, and not that this is not anything negative at all, but a stream chatter, I won't say the person's name just to make sure that they don't get any hate for this, because they don't deserve it. It was an honest opinion they were sharing with me in stream chat. They said, Phil, you know, one thing I don't like about how you stream these days is that it takes you a long time to get through new releases. You know, you used to be able to play new releases and beat them within, say, a week. Now it seems like whenever a new release comes out, because you balance that new release with other stuff, these chill streams, you know, Subnautica, Minecraft, Blackout, Dark Souls, Apex, you're doing all this other stuff, it takes you 2 weeks or more to finish a new release, and you used to be the guy. You used to be
The guy.
You know every inch of my dick and balls, right? You know every inch of my dick and balls.
It's the guy.
Watching his Twitch.
Is that really him? Is he the one that got caught?
Yes!
Really? He was the guy that got caught masturbating in front of children. I think he's like 30. He's like in his 30s or something. He's in his 30s, and he did that in front of children.
That's right. Yes.
But I've seen so much. I'm a fan. I don't know what to say.
Of course, and I did it on purpose. That's why I'm still on Twitch and I'm still on YouTube and not banned, right? Who on release day would rush out there and grab the games and play those games and beat them within 2-3 days sometimes. And now you're the guy who, you know, casually plays through the new releases, okay? Well, here's the thing, and this is the truth. Back in the day, I basically got a lot of shit, because what people would tell me is I play too many games, that I, instead of taking my time with new releases, now I'd say this was the era of around 2012 to 2014, maybe even into 2015. This is what people would tell me. They said, Phil, you rush through games too much. You basically buy every new game under the sun, even if it's not a game that's interesting or fun. You just buy every single game and you rush through it. You beat it within 1 to 2 days, okay? And then you rush to the next. You got, you know, there's so many games out there that you play and you only do the main campaign. You don't look for fun side content. Instead, you just kind of just rush through the main campaign, and then a lot of the times you'll review the game without even trying out all the modes. And we feel that this is not, you know, this is not right. This is something that you should change. You should, if you really care about games and you care about your job, rather than just putting out maximum video content to make a buck, what you should do is actually try to enjoy the games. Immerse yourself in the game world. Do the side content of the games. Take your sweet time with them so that you can enjoy them. And if that means playing less games, then by all means, pick and choose the games that you'd rather play, okay? And play better games so that you can have a better overall playthrough. This would make sense, okay? Well, if you guys haven't noticed, over the years, that's exactly what I've done. That's literally the changes that I've instituted have been change my style up. So when a big release comes out that I'm enjoying, take my time to play it and enjoy all of the content of it.
It's not, it's more about quality over quantity.
And I think overall, being on a stream with me now is a better experience than rather than seeing me. Really what it was back in the day, remember I told you guys I got kind of burnt out? The reason I would get burnt out is because there would be days I'm playing games I'm really not that interested in. I'm like, man, I got to get up, and I got to get over there, and I got to grind it out in this game I really don't care about. Basically, it ended up feeling kind of like a 9-to-5 job in a lot of the days when I was playing something I didn't really like. You see what I mean? You know, that being said, I definitely think that, you know, it's a much more positive vibe on the streams, too. It's not just about Phil's playing a game to hate on it. Phil's playing a game to shit on it. Phil's playing a game instead to have fun, to enjoy, and to interact. You know what I mean? It's a different feeling. So, there you have it, guys. Excuse me. I just burped, and it was gross.